Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jill O'Lantern. I am the OutbackAl.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Chibi Noob.
I'm Envy Jitters.
I'm CheerandCosplay.
And I'm Kozi.
And we're playing this game, which is a game selected by CC. We should say that this is from the Trans Witches Are Witches bundle from itch.io that they had a while ago. And we decided to finally play some games from it. So, does anyone know what this is or how it works?
Nope.
No.
Cool. Guess best way to find out
We
is
have deduced we might be police investigators.
that or just amateur model makers. Let's find out. Boop.
Title card.
Oh, I think this might be a title card.
Oh,
Ghost chair!
Is this giving anyone else, like, music-wise Death Note vibes?
A little bit.
I can hear it.
Please take a seat. Or do I have to...
How?
Ah! Who wants to be Vivian?
Thank you, ma'am.
Can you state your full name, age, and date of birth for the record, please?
Vivian Victoria Finala.
Never
Ew.
mind, it's fully voice acted.
Oh.
No, I think
soon.
just
Oh, no.
the bold.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
20 years old, October 31st.
That was yesterday for you, wasn't it? This all happened on your birthday?
Yeah. Wow, the voice acting
It's
is
very
not just...
in and out, and I'm not sure. Actually,
That
I'm
might
sorry.
have been
We
like
might.
Flavor line.
Hang on.
Settings?
Voice volume.
Where's. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Controller. There we go. I think her shirt says costume.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's one of those people. Mm.
Is that an action figure of me?
It's a hobby. I like to use models to help understand events.
Sure, that's what you tell yourself.
Is that okay?
Sure.
What did you see? Nothing, sir. I did not see you playing with your dolls again, sir. Thank
You
you.
made that real quick if it was yesterday.
I would also like to thank you for cooperating with us, Miss Finala. Finala? How did she say it?
Finala.
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 I know it can't be easy for you to recall what happened.
It's fine. This all still kind of feels unreal.
Of course, you're a doll.
I'd rather do this while it's all still fresh than to have to relive it later.
I understand. Then, whenever you're ready.
Well, where should I begin?
The
It all
beginning is
started when I was born.
good. What brought you to the lake?
My, roommate, Joy Rancher. My birthday is on Halloween, and there was a party out on Lake Shish Kabob, so she dragged me out there.
Damn, we really, went to town on making a bunch of stuff. Did you want to
It was
go?
an all-nighter to get all this done.
Yep. That's where L gets his, dark circles under his eyes. He's constantly making, little figurines.
I mean, unless he already had these.
Yep.
And he just, dressed him up.
Maybe.
There was, one of L's successors was into
we don't
toys
we don't
instead of-
talk about him.
Mir.
We don't talk about him.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I mean,
Mir
most
was
of the fandom kind
accomplished.
of ignores that second part of the series.
Yeah.
As they
Honestly,
should.
same.
Death Note died with Al. Spoilers. Spoilers for the manga and anime that came out in 2008?
6. Well, the
Six.
anime came
Earlier.
out in 2006.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, Joy Rancher, like Jolly Rancher? Now
Maybe.
I'm trying to figure out if Vivian was a play on something Halloween-ish.
Maybe.
No, but she was... Well, she said I had to go.
Take your time, there's no rush.
We went out to the lake. The party was okay for a little bit. Then people started disappearing, including Joy. I went out looking for her, but I found some dead bodies instead.
Damn!
Little casual.
How did you know they weren't actors or props? It was Halloween.
I'm studying to be a forensic psychologist. I can tell a real corpse when I see them.
Yes, because you've interviewed so many?
Or smell them.
Would a forensic psychologist be around dead bodies?
No. First of all, even then, like, forensic psychologists, they're just regular psychologists.
And they're talking to the criminals.
Yeah.
Aren't
Yeah.
Fair enough. What happened next?
They have been. Okay, we don't know how long they've been dead. But, like, would they have been smelling enough that they have, like, just died?
Depends.
Oh.
It really
They
depends.
shit themselves.
They shit
Oh,
themselves
that's
when they die.
I went back to the party to get help. Joy was still missing, but I couldn't go looking for her by myself with an unknown murderer on the loose.
The smell of evacuated bowels was everywhere. I take it you weren't able to find any help.
Not there. There was barely anyone left on the beach. And the people who were there were too far gone to understand what I was saying.
You mean dead? What do
Drunk.
you mean by too far gone? Oh, yeah. I'm starting to feel investigator guy.
Oh. At the time, I thought they were all just drunk.
But then I smelled the shit.
Most of them completely ignored me to focus on something else, like each other, or the wind rustling through the trees. I couldn't get a word out of anyone there, much less help. I had to go find the school
Quarterback.
quarterback, Mark, and his football friends at the abandoned ranger station.
I feel like that's
Before I
normally
could
one
talk-
word, right?
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Before I could talk to someone who would still speak English.
They were all speaking Portuguese.
Yeah, it's a well-known fact of when you get drunk. You start speaking in tongues.
Tongues like Portuguese. Were they sober or just not as drunk?
They were stone cold sober.
Straight edge football players. Did you find that strange at the time?
No, they were the ones hosting and providing security for the party.
Shit job they did.
Yeah. I thought you said they were at an abandoned ranger station.
They were. Apparently their idea of security was leaving the party on the beach to take care of itself, while they ran a little VIP area for the more attractive guests.
That makes more sense. Interesting. Please continue. About what they were doing, not this murder thing.
Well, like every authority figure in a horror movie, they didn't believe me when I said I'd found 2 dead bodies in the woods. It was on the beach, though.
It's on a dock.
Yeah. It's on the beach, not in the woods. I had to lead a couple of them to the bodies so they could see for themselves. Even then, it took several minutes of them messing with the corpses before they were convinced they were even real.
They apparently couldn't smell.
After that, the 2 of them helped me look for Joy.
I was never able to find it in my life. They didn't go back to tell the others or go for help.
No. Mark agreed with me that finding Joy was the most important thing to do at that moment.
Yeah, self-help is very important.
Joy was just one of many people who disappeared, so why specifically only Joy?
I'm wondering if
They've only found, well,
I'm wondering if all the other people who disappeared showed up at this point, dead, and she's the only one still missing. Hard to say.
yeah, they said 2, but there's definitely 3. There's a guy under the boat. I didn't think anything of it at the time. I was too emotional.
That's perfectly understandable, Miss Finala. Please continue.
Well, we found Joy's body pretty quick.
Well, this took a
She
turn.
was in the middle of a... She was in the middle of a giant pentagram laid out on the forest floor a little ways away.
That's unusual.
While I was sobbing my eyes out over her body, a demon with a jack-o'-lantern for a head and a body that would put Arnold Schwarzenegger to shame showed up.
Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day or Arnold Schwarzenegger now? Because that's not too hard. That's when you two first met.
Not exactly.
Oh.
We didn't meet so much as she chased us through the woods while swinging a blood-stained machete.
Not the best first impression.
I've had worse, actually. Oh. We spent the next several hours running from her while finding more dead bodies scattered through the forest.
I almost feel like this should have been the game. Like, the actual thing happening could have been an interesting one.
Yeah. There were some up in the trees, and a lot of them were nearly tripped over, just corpses everywhere.
Did any of you try to leave or go for help during this time?
Well, we tried, but all the vehicles were either missing keys, missing entirely, or else wrapped around a tree with another body or two inside. And there's no cell service in the lake area, or any other working phones since the ranger station shut down, so calling for help was out of the question.
What about leaving on foot?
Hiking at night in that area is inadvisable at the best of times, and Mark insisted that taking the road on foot would make us sitting ducks for the pumpkin demon.
Oh, I figured out what the pun for her name is.
What?
Okay, so Vivian in Latin is derived from vivus, which means alive.
Oh.
Victorious, she's the final girl.
Oh, okay.
I see.
I gotta ask, did anyone else ever see the movie Tucker and Dale vs. Evil?
No.
Alright, gotta add that to the list. If anyone in the watching knows what that is, I'm wondering if it's that situation.
Watch Star vs. Evil.
No.
That's pretty different.
Given all the bodies, nobody felt like arguing with him.
Which is exactly what he wanted.
He also insisted that the best defense is a good offense.
Get off the roof! So you all decided to take the fight to her.
No, I managed to convince them that a head-on confrontation with a demon who had biceps bigger than most tree branches was a bad idea.
You're saying she had some 22-inch pythons, brother?
So we split the difference and the football team started setting up traps. Unfortunately, most of their ideas for traps were inspired by Rube Goldberg machines in the movie Left Alone at Home. They had some innovative ideas.
So none of the traps worked.
Oh, they all worked. And to the team's credit, every trap was lethal. It's just none of them worked on who they were intended for.
Yeah, anyone wondering what I meant by the Tucker and Dale thing? Yeah, pretty much. Also, this kind of reminds me of another meta-horror comedy movie. I think it was like Final Girl. Like, literally called Final Girl. Actually pretty good. It's like, if you guys ever seen Pleasantville, but with horror movies. Ah, I see.
You're really just speaking words.
I've seen Pleasantville.
Sorry. Yeah, so imagine Pleasant Girl, but in a slasher film.
Eventually,
Reminds me of a
there... You're thinking
Sorry.
of the book?
So there's this book called The Final Girl Support Group,
Oh,
which is
I was
literally
looking at
about
that one.
a bunch of trauma victims. So
It looks funny.
it's the writer is actually like a comedic horror writer,
Yeah.
and it's a lot
Not
of
like-
satire. So
Not haha trauma. Like it looks like it's written fun. I'm just gonna.
It's written
It has
funny.
a tone to it. That's what I will say.
Eventually, there were only 3 of us left. Mark, Kenny, and myself.
Okay, who's got money says Kenny dies?
Look at that pompadour. They can't kill him.
Kenny's always die.
That was when Kenny suggested that we visit the old witch that lived on the lake.
Hold up, new information. Why is anyone hanging out at this lake? Or more importantly, why are not more people hanging out at this lake? I'm surprised that wasn't the first place you went for help against a supernatural killer.
That's what I told him, along with some added expletives. I'd never heard of a witch of the lake before, but Kenny said he'd heard rumors about her at the party.
She throws a wicked kicker.
We took a boat across the lake and trudged through the forest for a bit until we found her cave.
I'm wondering when we get to play a game.
This might be a visual novel.
I think this is the game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even visual novels are games when they give you, like, you know...
Choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. The witch wasn't there, but she had left her spellbook behind. It was written in Old German, which is my second language, and it was open to a spell that seemed to be just what I was looking for.
This is all
Old
very
German is your
convenient.
second language?
What about New German?
Time travel? I don't know. Really? Didn't that seem a little too convenient for you?
It should have, but I still wasn't thinking clearly.
Honey, nobody is at this point.
I'm wondering if we're gonna play Spot the Difference.
Ooh,
Probably.
maybe. Yeah.
I had a way to end the bloodshed and avenge Joy's death. That was all I cared about. God, I was such an idiot.
Did you summon Pazuzu to fight the other demon? So you took a book to kill the demon.
This isn't The Exorcist.
Okay, Paimon,
That was
whatever.
That was the plan. On the way out, we ran into the witch coming the other way. I don't think she was very happy about us taking her book.
No, I wasn't. What makes you say that?
I like the sound effect.
She stabbed Kenny with a magic knife that melted him into a puddle of goo.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny!
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
You bastards! She had another magical artifact?
No, the knife was just another spell from the book.
I see. Please continue.
Mark threw the witch into her own fire pit before she could use the knife on anyone else, and we got out of there while she burned to death.
So, you are an accessory to a murder.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to find somewhere with clear access to the sky to cast the spell, so we went back to the lake. We were about halfway there when we heard heavy footsteps following us.
What did you do?
The only appropriate thing to do when you're being stalked by a demon.
Circle
Kicked
assault.
Mark in the back of the knee, so he fell behind first. We ran like hell.
After kicking Mark in the back? Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
It's moving.
Oh, are we running?
I don't know.
Like-
Running?
Oh,
Oh.
Whoa! Okay.
It actually turned into a...
a visual novel.
I don't know if
Mark,
this is a
wait!
game yet, but at the same time, I am at least interested in where this is going.
I like it.
Who wants to be Mark? Envy.
Are you kidding? The thing's right behind us.
I have to
I
kick
like
you
the-
in the knee so it gets you first.
I like that Mark is vaguely German.
Is he old German?
Oh,
Mark was the star quarterback, so I had some difficulty keeping up with him as he ran like a scared rabbit through the dim forest.
hey, kudos, they used spell check this time.
I could hear the steady rhythmic crunching of the underbrush under the demon's boots behind us.
You might be able to run faster if you take your hand off your hip.
Or move your legs.
Its steps were even, unhurried, but they were coming closer and closer with every thudding step. I will not describe this in a way a normal person speaks. I forced myself to push through the pain in my chest and sprinted after Mark, but the footsteps just kept coming closer.
So it was walking faster than you could run.
It sure seemed that way. You should have seen it had legs for days. Damn it, I'm the one with the book, you stupid!
Oh no! You done goofed.
Oh no.
My foot snagged on a tree root, and the stolen spellbook I was carrying went flying out of my arms. I landed hard on the forest floor, knocking the wind out of me and giving me a mouthful of dead leaves and dirt.
Whoa.
I pushed myself up and looked around for the book. It laid a few feet away, spotlighted by a patch of moonlight that had cut through the trees.
You know, this started deceptively low budget, and I have a feeling it's gonna, like, kick up a notch in a minute. Can you describe the book?
Is this the fucking Necronomicon?
Das Necronomicon.
It was grotesque. Or no, I'm sorry. It was grotesque.
That's Gratesque.
Das Heppen Herblin? Herblin? Hipplin Herblin?
It was like it was alive. The spine of the book was a real human spine, complete with ribs that sank into the covers of the book. It was bound in pale white skin that shifted and pulsed slightly under my fingers whenever I touched it.
Interesting.
I don't
Please
think
continue.
it would last like that, but okay. It would need to have been tanned.
I heard something crashing through the forest ahead of me, and I looked up and saw Mark running back. He skidded to a stop and looked back over me at the direction we'd come from, before thrusting his hand in front of my face.
Oi, come with me if you want to live and all that shit. Let's go.
I saw his eyes dart over my head again and then grow wide with terror. I didn't have to look back to know what he must have seen.
Oh, shit. And I think we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast, Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series, Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!